All right, what's up, guys? This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry for the delay, was having some technical difficulties, but again, I just wanted to go into this draft class a little bit deeper now that we're completely done with draft weekend. Obviously, round one, the Philadelphia Eagles traded up to pick 13 from pick 15 to draft Georgia defensive lineman. Excuse me. Georgia defensive lineman Jordan Davis, who's going to be a complete stud in the middle of the defense. Plain and simple. Round two, pick 51, offensive lineman Cam Jurgens, who was handpicked by Jason Kelsey himself. Very athletic, big mauler, very aggressive. It reminds me of Landon Dickerson at the center position. Me personally, I think that he's going to be up for a competition spot at right guard, at least for his rookie season. And then once Jason Kelsey retires, he will be the one to switch to the center position. Round three, pick 83. Obviously, the Eagles get a complete steal in linebacker Nakobe Dean. Obviously, as we all know, the best player on the Georgia defense. People thought that he had more injury concerns than he actually had. And so that was one of the reasons why he fell to the third round, pick 83. But the Philadelphia Eagles were able to get a huge steal here, probably one of the best picks of the night, right up there with Jordan Davis, maybe even a better pick than the Jordan Davis pick. I will even go that far and jump out a limb there. But then the Philadelphia Eagles didn't even pick again until round 6. With pick 181, they draft linebacker edge rusher Kyron Johnson out of Kansas, and I love what this guy brings to the football field. He's a big hitter. He has a fast motor, and he just plays with a lot of aggressiveness. I absolutely love what he's going to bring. I think he's going to compete for one of those rotational spots that obviously we're going to have on the defensive line. I think our front seven is turning into one of the best front sevens that we've had in a long, long time with these new picks that we have. Obviously, Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Kyron Johnson, I think is going to be in the pick. I think he's going to be in the mix for that. I think he's going to turn out to be better than Patrick Johnson, when it comes to picks a year ago. But then again, and then again in round 6, we go ahead and draft tight end Grant Calcaterra, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure I remember him being at least one of the top 4 tight ends on the draft board at some certain points throughout the offseason, and he brings a lot of versatility. Not one of the best blockers in the world, but he brings a lot of versatility, brings some average blocking, brings some average route running. So anything that you expect out of a second tight end, he would bring to that, and has some great straight line speed as well. So, people want to ask, obviously J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was recently converted to the tight end spot. I think that Grant Calcaterra obviously comes in and earns that second tight end spot behind Dallas Goedert. And I'm not ruling out Jack Stoll. I'm not ruling out Richard Rodgers. I actually really like Jack Stoll. I really like what Jack Stoll did for us a year ago. I thought he reminded me a lot of a Brent Selleck, but I really like the versatility of Grant Calcaterra. I just got to be completely honest. Now, the Eagles didn't just stop there. They also went ahead and signed some great undrafted rookie free agents. Big Play Slay, welcome to the chat today, my man. Have not seen you in here for a while. It's about time. I feel like you've given up on me, but it's good to see you, my dude. Big Play Slay says, I told everyone we were getting Dean. No one wanted to listen. I think here's the thing. I totally wanted Nakobe Dean. I just didn't think that we were going to get him in the first round. But the fact that he fell to the third round was a must, obviously. King says, I called Jordan Davis Slay. King did call Jordan Davis. He really, really did. But I want to talk about some of these undrafted rookie free agents. Obviously, quarterback Carson Strong. Quarterback Carson Strong was rumored to be an early second round pick and possibly creeping up into the first round as of about a month and a half ago. So I think that we got a good undrafted rookie free agent at the quarterback position in Carson Strong. And I also think that, if they decide to, if Jalen Hurts, shows us what we want to see with the addition of AJ Brown, obviously, then I think Carson Strong will be a serviceable backup. Really, really excited. Really, really excited about the fact that they brought in Carson Strong. He's one of the quarterbacks that I liked coming out of this draft, and I'm really, really excited about it. The other undrafted rookie free agents that I want to talk about as well, obviously, cornerback Mario Goodrich out of Clemson, played opposite Andrew Booth Jr. I really like this guy's tenaciousness. Obviously, he plays aggressive. He's a good tackler. He'll come up and make the tackles if need be. Not bad in coverage, and I think that's why the Philadelphia Eagles gave him a huge signing bonus for an undrafted rookie free agent. Really, really excited about Mario Goodrich, and we're going to get to the cornerback position in a second because the Eagles have a ton of young cornerbacks, and I think I'm really more excited about the competition of the young cornerbacks than actually bringing in a veteran cornerback to play opposite Darius Slay. So we'll get into that in a second. And Josh Jobe is another one of those young cornerbacks who, honestly, as I was scouting this draft class, I thought that he would go around fifth round pick, maybe fourth, fifth round pick. So I'm really excited that we were able to get Josh Jobe as an undrafted rookie free agent. And I think that it's just going to cause some phenomenal competition. Competition brings out the best in everyone. And if you guys look at this, like, we have Kerry Vincent Jr., we have Tay Gowan, now we have Mario Goodrich and Josh Jobe. I'm not including Zach McPherson in this segment because I believe that Zach McPherson is solely a slot guy, and I will continue to say that, and I will always say that. And but I really love these new cornerbacks that we have added. I love Kerry Vincent. I love Tay Gowan. I think that these guys are going to provide some great competition, bring out the best in one another, and I think that we're going to see some good play going into the preseason. Big Play Slay says, Strong is our backup of the future. Some good competition for Minshew, and Minshew can teach him. Strong has the best deep ball in our QB room. That might be true. Maybe Minshew can teach him a few things. I mean, all quarterbacks are still young in this quarterback draft class, or in this quarterback room. Obviously, we still have the quarterback coach that coached Kyle Flask into having a phenomenal season at Florida, a year ago. So, Brian Johnson, I still have a lot of respect for quarterback coach Brian Johnson, and we'll see what Brian Johnson can do with these quarterbacks that we now have in Philadelphia. Big Play Slay says Jobe was an absolute steal. I completely agree. He should have been a fourth round draft pick. I don't know what happened there, but we'll have to see. Big Play Slay says, I'm a little pissed to see Smoke Monday go to the Saints as an Auburn fan now. However, Justin Ross is a steal for Kansas City when he's fully healthy. Completely agreed. Look, I'm not as pissed about the Kansas City as far as the Saints taking Smoke Monday. Really not. We got Nakobe Dean, right? We got Nakobe Dean. Not pissed about it. Look, Nakobe Dean and Kaiser White are going to form a phenomenal linebacker group. We got to be excited about Nakobe Dean. You guys need to understand how big of an impact Nakobe Dean is going to make. He's going to make a huge impact, probably going to be one of the biggest impact players from the linebacker position that we've seen in a long time. But again, to agree with the second half of your comment, Justin Ross was a steal for Kansas City. Justin Ross is a phenomenal wide receiver, and when he is healthy, he is a great choice. So, fast, plays physical, runs some pretty good routes. When he gets the ball in his hands, is great with it after the catch. Really excited to see what Andy Reid does with Justin Ross when he is fully healthy. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come in here and I just wanted to check in with you all. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in. Big Play Slay, King Miro. One last thing, Dean was definitely a steal. I can't wait to see him and Jordan Davis. We're gonna get to see it this weekend at rookie mini camp, and it's gonna be completely phenomenal. Birdman says, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Birdman? What's up, my dude? I was just about to sign off, but if you want to join in, anybody wants to join in, honestly. Anybody want to join in? We can take a 5-minute break, and then I can have you guys join in. Birdman 951, I'm going to send you an invite right now, my man. We'll take a 5-minute break. And I'll have you guys join in. Give me 1 second here. Let me pull this up. Hey, Ortega, 1978. King Miro says our defense is gonna be lit. I agree with you, man, dude. I'm so excited for this defense. I can't even tell you. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We take a 5-minute break here. Birdman's gonna join in about 5 minutes. Stay safe, stay healthy. One love. I'll be back in 5 minutes, y'all. Peace. DB talking now. DB talking birds. DB talking Philadelphia Eagles. All right, all right, all right. We are back. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles, live here with Birdman 951 himself to talk about this Philadelphia Eagles draft class, which was absolutely phenomenal. Let's hear. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions. Let's do it, baby.
Um, Man, it was exciting, dude. I can't believe the man fooled me, and I thought he was gonna go left, and he went right. So I have to you know, I'm not gonna go overboard and say like he's the new Howie yet because we still got a little bit of work to do. But I'm very excited that what had transpired, dude. I was blown away. I was down there in Vegas. I got some TV time and I met many fans.
Nice.
I took thousands of pictures. I'm on videos everywhere. I'm out there in the atmosphere. I mean, I was doing vlogs with people from Japan and stuff.
That's
So
great.
yeah, we don't even speak the language, but they just love the costume and everything. And man, I met John Kincaid, the whole radio show. He gave me a plug. Actually gave him a West Coasting Birds shirt. So just to let him know that out here, we really rep our birds to like 100. Like we love Eagles.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to Philly sports guy. He's like my brother now. We're good friends. And it was just, I got to tell you, DB, if you have a chance to go to the draft, go do it, man.
Go do it.
Do it, man. I mean, we only live once. I can't wait for the next draft. I'll be there in Kansas. I'm going, dude. Like the friends that I have, the bonds that I've made with all 32 teams. I mean, for even the stinking Cowboys, I'm having great relationships with Cowboy fans, which I never thought that would happen, but they gave me much respect, and it was really cool. They really dug what I was doing, representing, and it was just I was just amazed, man. Like I was taking pictures with the dealers in the casinos, little kids. I was giving them my stickers, like these things. I was passing these things out like no tomorrow. They were so.
Oh,
They
dude, you
loved
gotta send me one. You gotta send me one
Yeah,
of those.
yeah. Send me, no problem, dude. Of course I will. And
Yeah.
and all the super fans out there, it's for a good cause. I got all their stickers, like all the super fans across the NFL, and the anti-bullying and the whole nine thing is just awesome. And to put a smile on kids' faces, and it's not all bad how it looks sometimes. There's a lot of good out there. And I also met the kid that went crazy in the NFL from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the one that was with Goodell, and he was like hyping the crowd up. You can go check it out. He's super famous right now. He's doing shows and everything. So
Yeah, Giovanni.
no, not Giovanni.
Not Giovanni.
He was the New York fan, New York Giants fan, but
Yeah.
he almost like his survival rate and all that. So that was like his Make-A-Wish thing. And so I went up to him when we were in the inner circle. So it's Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, put them in the back, and the Commanders, bump, 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 bump. So I went around real quick. Security didn't really like you moving around. So
Right.
I went up to him, and he was like, "Wow." He's just looking at my mask, and he's like, "Oh my, you're so cool." And I gave him my stickers. He's like, it was like I felt like I gave him like a cool baseball card or something like that. The way he was just staring at it,
Yeah.
like, meant so much to him. He's like, "Wow, I gotta be on your show." He's like, "Can you follow me?" And I'm like, "Of course, dude. Of course, man."
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah, new day, new age, man. Like I remember back in the day when like it's weird because I was like thinking about that like a week ago. Like when I used to collect, I had the baseball card, binder, or not the baseball card, the football card binder, and then the different card slots. But like Now it's like you have today in today's day and age, it's like you do have, your YouTubers, your content creators, and they kind of just want to look up to you and see what you do, and then kind of, you know, take what they can from what you do, and then make it their own. And so, yeah, man, that's freaking awesome that you were able to provide that kind of inspiration, for
Yeah,
sure.
there was a news channel. Oh, I met John Clark. It was so
Did
fun.
you?
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
because the first day we were too late. They sent us to the wrong spot. They're like, oh, if the red carpet is here, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, it was the wrong spot.
Hmm.
And anyways, we got to on the first day. We got there too late, so we weren't able to even try to get on the inner circle. But during that freaking wave of thousands of fans, I see this camera guy, and I'm like, dude, that's John Clark. And my friend's like, dude, that's not John Clark. He's too short. I'm like, dude, that is John Clark. And I'm like, I'm all John Clark. And he's all, yeah, that's me. It's like, I told you. So he did a quick little spot on, I was there somewhere, but he's like, who do you want in the draft? And I said, it's got to be Jordan. I said, I feel Jordan. It's Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. I don't know. I've been feeling this the whole day and the whole time. I said, we're getting Jordan. I just feel it. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, we're getting Jordan. And like, damn, I called it, dude. And so we did a EAGLES and cheer and all that. So probably my little 10 seconds of fame or whatever on that camera. But I was getting pulled left and right, dude. Like, some people found me and they just send me the picture. Some were like big vloggers. And then I'm in the TikTok realm of like some of the NFL fans, the big TikTokers, and we all met together, and it was just good times, dude, and meeting other TikTokers. Like, so the TikTok realm, the YouTube realm, like, there's just something about, like, all I could say, DB, is that when you have a chance like the Arizona, you have to be there, you have to be around us, and we gotta, like, this is not just, I'm not just this guy that's on this channel. I'm actually out there doing this stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
the same guy, like I'm not really much different than when you see me in person, other than I might be in costume, but that's, for pitch. But it was cool, man. It just
Yeah.
came together, and yeah.
So yeah.
Wow. I still can't. It's almost like I can't believe what just happened. I still I haven't even really dissected each pick yet, because like once all the screens and you're just, stuff is going boom, 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 boom. But I
Right.
really haven't dived into exactly what has happened, except for like Kobe. I still got to get to know my center a little bit more. We know about AJ Brown, Hicks,
Yeah.
Jordan. I was gonna say Jordan Hicks, Jordan Davis. I've been always seeing his highlights, and I was like already tired of seeing his highlights. I was like, all right, just be a damn Eagle already.
Yeah, you're right.
And, but I got to go down like all the other guys and stuff, because I wasn't there on the third day, which I should have, because it looked kind of fun. They had the Blue Man Group, and man, it
Oh,
was
did they
just,
really?
yeah. I saw
Oh,
Chris
shit.
Angel. Oh, I forgot to tell you, man. DB.
Yeah.
So Roger Goodell, he came up to me and I shook his hand. I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get on camera. People are gonna be booing me, because he keeps getting booed, Roger Goodell. So he
Yeah.
went up to me. And it sucks because I was more nervous. I didn't think about pulling out my camera and taking a selfie, but he was kind of on the move with the security. But he just came up to me, and I was like, "Oh, Mr. Goodell, how you doing, sir?" I just
Nice,
shook, I
man.
don't know how many millions of dollars you're worth, but that's what I just shook your hand.
I'm pretty sure he's a billionaire, I think.
Probably I just shook
I
your,
think so.
yeah, yeah, dude. But
So yeah, man, let's talk about it. I mean, like, honestly, because here's what I'll say. Like, prior to the draft, I thought Devontae Wyatt would be a better fit based off of just who they, the type of prototype they like to go with. 6'3", two, or like 319, Fletcher Cox, da 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 da. But they did go ahead. They did trade quite a few picks to trade up to pick 13, just a couple spots, to select Jordan Davis.
yeah,
And I know what I know what he can possibly bring to this defense. Obviously, it's gonna give Jonathan Gannon the ability to go back to two deep safety because as we know, he started off the season last season doing the two deep safety, and we were getting run on like nobody's business. But with a behemoth like Jordan Davis on the defensive line.
I don't know what I mean. What is his nickname going to be? The Green Freak? The Frankenstein? I don't know, dude. This guy, we got to have some cool name for him. But this guy is, man, a tidal wave, dude. He looks like a tidal wave, a green tidal wave, like he's going to be coming at you. So,
grave robber.
So we're gonna come up with something, man. Because the green tsunami, I don't know, dude. Like
the green tsunami, I like that.
The green tsunami, dude. Like, you're just gonna want to run into a wall, dude. Like, good luck.
Hashtag it right now. Green tsunami.
I know, right? I should have watched. I shouldn't have said that too loud. Make sure you delete that part.
Right. So I want to know what your thoughts are when it comes to bringing in Jordan Davis, because he's not just here's the thing. I think that he's getting mislabeled quite a bit throughout the media. He's not just a nose tackle in a 3-4. He's not. He's extremely athletic. The Georgia defense, they did ask him to move quite a bit along the defensive line. So like he can, and they did do some stunt work with their defensive line as well. So he could certainly do that. I want to know what your thoughts are for bringing in this guy. What does it mean for Javon Hargrave, who wasn't as good against the run, great against the pass rush, not as good against the run? What does it mean for him? And what's your projections? Let's do it.
What I feel that this kind of does is, I think with Brandon Graham returning, I feel that there's going to be like a new energy. And what I mean by that is that when you have a new guy of his magnitude, of his tsunami-ness, it's just, I think it's going to make the better out of this defense, and it's going to make you want to step up. So he was already talking about Fletch and all that. And I just feel that, I don't know if you feel this, but I feel that I actually need to make a meter. But the Eagles swag meter is just like, that thing is ready to burst. I think that the swag meter, after what just happened, it just almost filled up. And that goes with the chemistry. Jalen Hurts, I don't think he could do. I mean, he could screw up and things bad happen, but I don't think there's that much drop off. He's got to be really horrible. We're going to talk about that. This guy just goes out there and I don't even know who the guy is anymore, but I don't see that. The only thing I could see is him. He's going to elevate his game. Now, the key for him is that he has to elevate his game just enough so we can make this thing work and we don't have to go look for another QB and all that. But he has to elevate his game just enough so we can build around him. He's not going to be like, he might be good on fantasy because he does rushing things and stuff like that. He can get you some of the numbers, but where his area of struggle is, deep ball, the reads, yada, yada, yada. But if he can, I guess it's like Madden. I don't know what his rating is right now. So he might be at 88, right?
No, I think he's like, I think he's like a 75.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I gotta
ask. Let's get him to an 85 then. An 85, okay?
While we're on this topic.
All right.
So, and everybody completely forgets this, and I don't know why. Everybody thinks that the TO year was Donovan's year where he had the most playmakers. That's not true. First off, in 2008, I believe it was, they drafted Deshaun Jackson. And in 2009,
they
drafted Jeremy Maclin, and LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, and then we had Avant, which was not too shabby.
Which was not too shabby. 2009 was when we went to the NFC Championship against the Cardinals with Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb had a great year that year.
Yeah.
I'll ask you this. This is kind of
in that realm.
It's kind of in that it's kind of in that realm. I would say AJ Brown would be closer to Macklin, but obviously we know who AJ Brown is. He's better than Macklin. Obviously anyway, I'm not gonna break them down by player, but you know what I'm saying is that there is Miles Sanders, there is Devontae Smith, there is AJ Brown, there is Dallas Goedert now. There's also a developing Kenneth Gainwell.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a Boston Scott who is reliable and can get the job done when called upon, if need be. Could he? Is it fair to have those expectations? And you can go back and look. You can go back and look at 2009 of Donovan McNabb. Is it fair to have those expectations from Jalen?
Yeah, I was looking at go to McNabb's numbers, go through the years and stuff. I mean, it wasn't like it didn't catch you like, wow, Hall of Fame every year, Pro Bowl every year. There was some average stuff going there. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that I think Jalen Hurts can be close to McNabb. I don't think that's too much to ask for, but he really has to hone in on what he's been messing up on, which is McNabb could read defenses a lot better, I would have to say.
Yeah.
McNabb could he was very smart with the ball, which like if it's pocket breaking down, he was able to make sure that we're going to move forward to get that first down. He was able to do a lot of good things like that. Jalen has done some things where he escapes out of the pocket and he's able to make, something happen. But I want him to be more consistent. Like Jalen has lacked that. The consistency has been very bad for him. So if he can stop that, I mean, I don't think it's a far cry to ask what you're asking. And I've been thinking about this.
So that leads me to ask you this, because you and I were very much on the same page when it came to Jalen a month ago.
Yeah.
And so knowing that AJ Brown, obviously one of the best young wide receivers in the league, only going to turn 25 this year, knowing that they're close friends, that they've been working out in the off season for the last few years as well, because of the fact that they're close friends. Does this change your outlook on quarterback Jalen Hurts and what he can possibly do this upcoming season?
Meaning that he's going to be the guy going forward?
Does he have? Yes, because remember what we were talking about is we weren't sure if he could do what it takes. Does it increase the chances of him being able to do what it takes to be the guy? And what does that look like?
It's like I want them to change their approach with Jalen. As far as the preseason goes, you got to give me 10, 15 minutes with him. I don't do that whole babying thing where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to play him, and we don't know if he's going to be the starter yet. Don't.
Nick Sirianni butchered the preseason.
Yeah,
I will completely agree with that.
Yeah, don't. And then you're throwing Flacco out there, like, well, what's that, dude? Come on, dude. That was a butcher. That was a butcher job. Yeah, that was embarrassing. So, it's set up for him to have success, and if he somehow finds a way to screw this up, then we were right, DB. We can't. There's nothing we can do for him. He's just what he is, which means that that's like he's a backup quarterback in the league if he is what we think he is. So he has to prove us wrong. He has to prove all the doubters wrong, and he needs to have a huge off season. I mean, how lucky can you be that what just happened? He just won the lottery, like basically.
Yeah.
So it's like you won the lottery, and you just blew all your money on a chicken farm or something, and then you didn't, and they weren't good chickens, and now you're broke.
Oh,
You know,
chicken farmers, they made pretty good money.
well, these chickens didn't. They're not. They're just terrible chickens, and they don't want to make eggs or something.
Don't taste very good.
You know, maybe that wasn't a good analogy, but you know, I'm just saying, you know, he's basically got the keys to the Lex. You know, let's see what you do with it now. You know, and you there's not much wiggle room for you to be screwing up. You can't have a sophomore slump. You just can't. You can't be out there like, oh, you know, it's my sophomore slump year.
Yeah, no, I think honestly, best case scenario is he comes in and he has a sophomore season like.
Ooh.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it. I mean, I'm gonna ask you to say it.
No, I'm not saying it. You say it first.
His name starts with a C.
I don't want. I'm not gonna wish it. I'm not gonna say it.
Carson Wentz. I'm sorry, but 2017 was our Super Bowl year. Carson Wentz came in balls on fire and was phenomenal.
The only difference, I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Jalen hit the lotto, dude. Like Carson, his I don't know what you wouldn't call it. Like his nemesis, Nick Foles winning the whole damn thing against the GOAT. That's like the worst case of that's the worst thing that could happen to you if you're being a franchise quarterback.
That is such a psychological fuck up. Like I actually do feel bad for Carson at the end of the day. That's completely fine. No, these are the best playmakers. First off, these are the best playmakers we've had since Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin. We had Brian Westbrook and LaShawn McCoy on that team as well.
Yeah, never mind.
No, go ahead.
No, I was talking to my wife. The room for some reason got a little warm. I think because we were talking about Wentz.
Oh yeah. But and so I feel like we've done everything we possibly can. The only thing that I think about, and this might be wishful thinking, but do you think? And this is way too early to ask this, obviously. But do you think the Eagles revisit the Calvin Ridley trade a year from now?
And possibly bring him back? Or I mean, look, like try to...
because as a third wideout. That's right.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Because look at what we're looking at, right? It's like Calvin Ridley's more like a Debo.
Yeah,
in my opinion, he's more like a Debo. I mean, but I will say that he's an upgrade from Quez, and he's what we thought Rager could possibly be, but he's not.
Yeah.
And this is purely speculation, and I'm not saying that I think this is going to happen. Honestly, as I ask this question, I think that there's a 40% chance that this could happen. But I'm just saying, do you think there's a chance that they could revisit that trade?
Yeah, I could see it. You know, that's I don't know what the heck's going on with Rager. I couldn't tell you, but I hear some fans say not to give up on him. He still might be talented. But then I hear that just not in the city. so what am I going to do with that? You know, if he can't do it here, then like he's pointless to me at this point. You know.
Yeah, so that brings us back to swagger, actually. So the Eagles took, and obviously we know about this. We already talked about this, but they took two Georgia players, Jordan Davis, Kobe Dean, two guys who just came off of a phenomenal fucking college defense who just recently won the championship and dethroned the Alabama Crimson Tide. Before that, they they drafted, a year before, they obviously drafted Devontae Smith, Alabama Crimson Tide. And then obviously this year, signing undrafted rookie free agent Josh Jobe, member of Alabama, cornerback. And do you think there's any coincidence there that we're taking players from the SEC players from the SEC most likely have a little bit more swagger as opposed to, I don't know, maybe guys from like West Virginia or
North Dakota.
North Dakota, which is why I was never high on Christian Harris. Is that what his name is? The wide receiver in this year's draft.
Well, remember what was I already forgot his name from USC, and you were like laughing at me.
Drake London. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. So when I found out, I don't remember who took him, but when I found out,
he went early, huh? He went early, right?
Yeah, he did, and I was laughing out loud. It was like it was an LOL moment, I
wasn't the only one, right?
No, you weren't. But like I'm telling you, like he didn't. JJ Arthega-Whiteside did the same shit that he did in college.
Yeah.
And Greg Cosell, actually, and I know you know Greg Cosell. Greg Cosell said the same shit. Is like anybody who makes their living off of 50-50 balls concerns me.
You're right.
So
hey, DB, I gotta go to another show. What's your schedule like Thursday?
Oh, Thursday I don't work, so I'm open all day, bro.
Okay, you want to shoot for 7:00 then?
7:00 your time?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's 8 yours. You're ahead 1 hour, or are we the same yet?
No. Where are you at?
I'm in Cal. So right now it's 6:58.
Oh, you're in California. Okay, so no, I'm in Arizona. No, we're on the same time.
Okay, yeah. So 7 Thursday. Does that sound good?
Sir. Sounds good.
All right. If you can, try to send me a pic so I could put it in the thumbnail. Let's try to get you. I'm trying to get you to 100, man, because that's a pain in the butt, man. I was stuck in that under 100 club for the longest. I hate
so
it.
all my Eagles shit is left at my dad's in Philly.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I don't have it right now.
Well, give me a nice producer with the mic. Give me the nice business look. just a quick little headshot for the thumbnail. I'll throw Eagles in the bag. Don't worry about that.
Well, I got a thumbnail I can send you. That's no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I can set it up. Yeah, because I mean I'm sorry to not be on so long, but I just caught you at my notification. Sometimes I don't know if this happens to you on YouTube, but it won't send me your videos or notify me sometimes, and I'm just randomly going on, and I'm like, damn you, YouTube! What? You
have a notification. You hit the notification bell, yeah?
Yeah, it's on there. It just sometimes it won't. I don't know. If
it doesn't do it. First off, like I'm subscribed to Philly 5, right?
Yeah.
And Joey Shakes, and so like same thing.
Yeah, even I was getting a lot of notifications on the Dan Celia show, and then now it just disappeared. I'm like, what? Okay, now it's not working. Like, I don't know. YouTube does weird things, man.
Yeah,
like
YouTube's been weird. Yeah, I
agree. They don't want you to do stuff, or all the platforms, they have their little tricks where they want to shut you up, or if you said something wrong, they're going to shut you down. You're like, wait, that wasn't even that bad. I've seen way worse videos.
What?
They shut me down on Twitter.
Did we say something wrong?
Yeah, I didn't even say anything that bad, and they shut me down on Twitter.
It's okay. We're leaking new Marvel content right now. Let's just let everybody know. That's exactly what's happening.
I know.
We're breaking confidentiality for the Marvel agreements.
Are you ready for The Strange? I think it hits theaters over here tomorrow.
I'm ready for Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get used to this multiverse thing. The Spider-Man,
I
I
don't
was
like
li- I was little.
I honestly don't like that. It's too cartoonish for me.
It kind of. I mean, it was cool in a weird way, but then it like kind of lost me a little bit. Like,
Do you play
what was-
video games?
yeah. I mean, I try to. It's doing.
Play Elden Ring?
No. I think you told me about that. I don't think I got that game yet. Is it something like that or what?
Well, apparently a few of the subscribers they play Elden Ring, and like I
Right.
fucking suck at it because it's the same people who made like Dark Souls and whatnot, and
Okay.
and yeah, it's really fucking tough. But apparently,
What do you
they-
play? Are you playing it on a CPU, on a computer, or?
No, I
on
wish
PC?
I was. I'm just not.
It's
I'm just not
expensive.
there. I'm just not there yet. But
Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, I'm lagging on the PS4. I mean, it's still
PS4
a lot-
Pro, yeah, PS4
or
Pro.
5. I mean, 5. We're on 5, right? Yeah, 5. And it's still at $700-800. I'm like, ouch.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts, man.
Well, PS4 Pro is still good. Like I mean, like it's still.
Yeah, that's what I have right now.
Yeah, same. But anyway, man, I'll let you get to your thing. I appreciate you jumping on.
You
Guys,
know
it's DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. It was great to have Birdman 951 join in on here with me to talk about this draft class. And go check him out. Go like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't already, you're missing out because he's an absolute phenomenal content creator. So please go check him out. But guys, thank you so much for joining in. Birdman, one love, brother. I will talk
Let's
to you
go.
soon, my man. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. One love, baby.
Go Birds.
Peace out, bro.